All right, in this video, I want to go over the absolute basics of setting up a Facebook advertising campaign for beginners. So first of all, you are going to need a Facebook account. So if you don't have one, get one. Most of you that are watching this video probably have one, considering that over 1 billion people in the world have a Facebook account. But once you open up your Facebook, you'll just come over here, click this little down arrow to create ads, and then it'll pop up this box. Now, I don't use many of these. The only two that I use pretty much is send people to your website and promote your page. So a like campaign or sending people directly to your website. And a couple of these are actually kind of new here. I never even saw this get video views before, so that's actually kind of new here. But send people to your website is usually what I choose. I'm just going to choose one of my domains. And then you can give your campaign a name. If you have any custom audiences, which we may go over that in a different video, but you can select those there. And then for locations, you can select which locations you'd like to target. You can target zip codes, addresses, states, countries. Default is just United States. Then you can select age groups, gender, male, female, all languages, different demographics. Now this is where things start to get interesting, because you can target super specific here, and it's not even, I mean, you're not even laser targeting with interest yet, but you can target with financial stuff, work related. So if you want to target small business owners, education level, they've got all these different targeting options here. And then on top of that, you can target by interest. So they've got kind of these general interests here that that you can target by, and if you click them, you can narrow it down. There's kind of some subcategories here which you can choose, or if you know a specific Facebook page or an interest, you can start typing it in. So as a internet marketer, a popular internet marketer, maybe Frank Kern. So we can pop him in, and when we click it or we hover over, we can see about how many people that like Frank Kern or have mentioned them somewhere on their Facebook profile. And if we click it, what's interesting is if we click it again, what Facebook's going to do is going to go out there and find related pages and people and interests related to this particular interest. So Frank Kern, some other popular marketers, Ryan Deiss, Evan Pagan, Mike Filsaime, really cool. Now, some of the interests that you're going to populate, Facebook may not have enough data to gather interests out there, but this is a really cool way to get to find new, sub niches and specific interests. But that's how interests work. And then you can also stack all these things together. So then you've got behaviors down here, which drills even deeper. So if you want to go into financial, you want to find, you have a product or service you want to promote to investors, people that are likely to spend money, people in specific job roles. I'm going to get super detailed and laser targeted here. And then you come down here to the near the middle. Used to be, this was at the bottom, but this is in the middle now, and you can select your budget. And you don't have to start out with a big budget. A lot of people that are starting out in online marketing, they think they have to have these massive budgets. You do need to budget and kind of know how much that you have and that you're willing to spend, but you don't have to start out with these $50 a day, $100 a day advertising campaigns. $5 to $10 a day to test is plenty. And you can either do a lifetime budget. I usually keep this on per day and then just set a budget that you're comfortable with. You can either have a start and end date, but I usually leave this on run my ad consecutively starting today. Then you have all these different options here. Usually I just leave this clicks to website, but you can experiment with these different options here. And then you can experiment with these options here, and then give your ad set a name. And then you've got the images down here. So the images are pretty cool. You can either upload your own, browse your library, which these are images that you've already uploaded, and then you can click search. And one cool thing about the ad editor with Facebook is that they have free stock photography powered by Shutterstock here. So if you want to type in, marketing, it'll pull up all these free stock photos that you don't have to pay for, and you can use these for your ad images. So we can select a couple, we can select up to 6, click done, and they're all going to be the perfect size for Facebook ads. So if you come down here now, I'm going to just select rank my video. Now to have your ads show up as in the desktop news feed, you are going to need to have a fan page, which I'll show you how to create one of those in a separate video. But if you're just doing advertising on the right hand column, you don't actually need to have a fan page here. So if you want to advertise on the news feed, you will need a fan page. If not, you can click remove here, and then I usually remove it from the mobile news feed as well, but you can experiment with that depending on your offer. And then we click the right hand column. I found personally for me, for internet marketing type offers, yes, you get more real estate with the desktop news feed ad, but specifically for internet marketing affiliate type offers, I found that I get a higher click-through rate from the right hand column. And now the right hand column ads are a lot bigger than they used to be back in the early days of Facebook. So this has just been my data from this has just been my results from my experimentation with Facebook ads, is that I get a higher click-through rate through the right hand column here. So you've got headline here, and then you've got the text, and then for advanced options you can choose tracking pixels, and we'll go into that in a later video as well. But these are just the basics of how to set up a ad in the Facebook advertising manager. It's super simple, but again, this is just kind of a basic overview video of how to set up an ad. In another video I'll go over split testing and kind of how I go about split testing my ads to see which one has the highest conversions. But hopefully this gives you a good general understanding of what it takes to set up an ad in the Facebook advertising manager.